Welcome back to another episode of On Your Left Startlist Power Rankings, the official pre-race show where we break down the upcoming pro start list in 30 minutes or less. Today, we're headed back to Great Britain for IRONMAN Leeds. My name is Connor Bollinger, and I'm joined by my co-host, pro triathlete Evan Price, and the legend himself, intern Blake Pfeiffer. Joining us again for the second time in a month, we couldn't get enough of him, is none other than our favorite GB amateur age grouper triathlete and slowly becoming our resident GB field correspondent. Please welcome back Dan Ward.
My biggest strength is being cheap.
Woo!
Thanks for having me on.
Also, our resident hardest worker on this podcast, where all the notes came from for everybody.
I need some more hobbies.
So to put some context into this show, Blake texts the group. He's like, "We're doing Ironman Leeds?" Question mark. And I'm like, "No, we're not. Like, no one said that. Who's committing to
for
that?"
the record, I immediately said, "Yeah, sure, of course we are." Yeah. I was like, "I love British races now, so yes, we have to do every British race."
And then Blake's like, "Well, who threw in all these notes?" And I was like, "He's like, did Dan throw in these notes?" So I asked Dan, and he confirmed.
Yeah, so you guys have a Google Doc. And
that was
different races
actual
on there,
Christmas.
I'll just add it in and not say anything and just see what happens. And
no, that was awesome.
That was awesome because usually Blake's starts the notes and I try to toss in a bunch. I go in there, I'm like, these are better notes than I'm going to shove into these. Yeah. These are like hilarious notes and good takes.
These are pretty.
I was torn between adding Leeds in or adding my own name into another race you were going to be talking about.
Just see if anybody notices. Just slip it in.
This guy's going to come out of the water 20 minutes down, but
great form. Yeah.
All right, so let's kick it off here. Now, I am going to go and lead this off with a hot take. I think Sam Laidlow is here to finish. I don't think he's here to compete. I think I'm going to put, he's here to validate, not to compete.
Do we dare doubt this guy again? He just made us all look like absolute clowns in Roth. I mean,
I disagree. Look at his Instagram. He's not going to want that photo of him second or third. He wants to be on the top step. I don't think we'll see Sam Laidlow 100%, but he's not going to want to get beat. Sure.
I think he's playing with everybody. I just listened to Triathlon Hour podcast where Jack and Ari were talking about this too. I think he's been straight up lying. I think he's been training way more than he has been. I think he's been fine. They diagnosed him with the most buckets range diagnosis, and I'm in the medical field, I've ever heard. I didn't even think it's an actual diagnosis. And I mean, I think the guy was just tired and needed an off season. And now he's like back clicking, going great. He's like, let's play this for a bit. Him and his dad are smart.
Red Bull HQ.
Yeah, him and his dad are really, really smart though. And I think they know, like, hey, if we underplay this, we're just going to come to these races and like, we're going to blow guys up because they're not going to be expecting Sam to be world-class level, and he is.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Let's give a bit of a course overview. This course is new to us in the UK. It's not been run before. Ironman UK had a hiatus last year, but it's similar sorts of vibes to the old course. It's different location, but it's hilly. The swim's 2 laps, and I know we've just seen this weekend that being a problem for fast pro swimmers and lots of age groupers. The race has sold out. There's a couple of thousand amateurs racing. It's no Aussie exit, so he's staying in the water. The bike course, I've ridden around a few times, and it's tough. It's rough roads.
8,500 feet.
This is what I'm thinking goes up there with him.
3 laps of shit show on that.
This is an insane Ironman. This is slower than Placid. And I really told people Placid's the slowest Ironman in the world. This is the slowest Ironman. This is the toughest Ironman in the world now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's nothing this slow.
It's a different race to a normal Ironman, that's for sure. And I think we've seen that in the names on the start list.
And here's the wild thing. There are going to be some tired guys coming into this race too. I mean, we've got a lot of guys who like just raced in this field.
Keep your mouse there, Bali. I want Skipper up there.
I'm looking at these
pure
two
home
right
course.
Here.
Yeah,
this course favors. I mean, Skipper can ride.
How do you replicate training on whatever this race course is going to be like unless you actually live in the country?
If your name's the Junkyard Dog, you live for this. You love
8,500
passing
crap
1,000
roads.
age groupers. Yeah,
that's true.
2021 on the old course, Skipper ran down Laidlow and won.
That's the history.
Different Laidlow.
That's why you're on. That's why you're on.
Yeah,
that's the note.
Another Joe Skipper take. He's historically gone very well 3 weeks after an Ironman. 2021 is Ironman UK, and then Kona was a little bit earlier. 2, standout performance in Ironman Wales. 3 weeks later, Kona, and he was 5th at both Konas. I think 3 weeks post Roth, he could be hot.
I love
So he
that.
scheduled this out, yeah.
I love that Dan's on board with this Joe Skipper train because I miscalled my Joe Skipper pick on when he's going to be getting back to old Joe. But this, I would love to see a Laidlow Joe battle, knowing that Laidlow might be off the front. And if Joe's running him down, I want to see how Sam responds. If he goes all in, or if he's just like, screw it, I'll just get second or third here. I don't care. I'm just looking to validate.
I'm open for a veto of Harry going back to his results. Has the guy finished an Ironman?
No. I'm going to veto.
Okay.
Man, and I'm such a big Harry Palmer fan now, too. I'm like all on the Harry Palmer train. But here's the thing is, he even knows this. He would admit this fully, as he is very much a 73 athlete. That's how he races. He has always struggled nutritionally over the Ironman. He seems to have his gut figured out. But, I mean, this course looks to have just raced like his best peak 73 of his career, and now to be like, hey, go on to the hardest Ironman course there is.
What's his motivation for even doing this race?
He's not going to do Worlds.
Home?
There's 3 slots for grabs.
He hasn't got a Marbella 7.3 world slot because he gave it to Andrew Horsfall-Turner last year, thinking he'd qualify another race, and he just hasn't. I don't think he's tried that hard for it. So I think he might be thinking, well, if I go to this race, if I get a knee slot, I might as well. And I love that because that could be a low pressure.
Go Harry.
Okay.
However, you guys...
We'll be cheering for Harry, but I don't think he goes with Laidlow in this just because he hasn't been proven over Ironman.
I don't think he should. I think that would ruin his day if he tried to race. He's used to racing at the front of these 70.3s.
Just,
I think if he tries
just to
race
clarify the rules here, Laidlow's validation won't take a slot, right?
No, it won't.
Okay, yeah.
It will not. So there's
So
3
there's-
slots to somebody else.
There's a couple people. I don't think Leon's going to race. I think because he got his slot. I think.
Oh, that's true. So
I think we're at agreement to just. Or you know what? I'll keep him down here.
Oh, I don't know. I've messaged
Will
Harry
he
Palmer,
race?
he's not come back to me, so
You messaged. Okay, all right.
it could be that it's a last race in a block, and then he's going to have a break, and then he's going to build for Nice.
I mean, we just watched Chris and Hogenhard do 3 and 3 and crush it in 3 and 3. Leon's of that same. I mean, like him and Hogenhard are the same, cut from the same cloth. They're both tough and fit.
If you're fit, you're fit. Like,
If we're putting,
he's going for Pro Series money too. He's definitely going for Pro Series money.
I think he's going to have to go to a top tier, or we go second tier based on his race last year, back-to-back Ironmans with 6 days apart. I don't really see how we can.
I think he's got to go second tier because it's too. I mean,
but he's not going to be slot hunting. See,
no,
I thought this was
change the name.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a Braden Currie tier.
But you're right. I do like the slot hunting. Just throw him in tier 1. Whatever.
Well, Blake, you can't. What?
Well, I don't know. He could perform really well.
Whatever.
Like, you kidding me? This is.
I just like
tier
the
one.
name of
Who's
slot
going to
hunting.
win is the question. And if you're slot hunting, you're not going to win.
The entire point of this is to be as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
We can't just.
Really scientific.
Yeah, exactly. This is a whole math equation. We get this to CERN after. It goes into that hyper chamber thing and ends up in 4D. What?
Now, we have not talked about Kieran Lindars, correct? We have not. Has anybody mentioned him yet? No. Okay.
No.
He's the one to me. I mean,
Looks
he's also
European.
coming in off a big block. He's third in Swansea.
Everybody.
Is he coming off a big block? Is he fit?
He's fit. He's fit.
Let me guess he's fit.
Yeah, second tier. Putting him first tier is tough. I mean, he already got bested by Harry anyway, so I'd be really hard pressed to put him above Harry outside of Harry's struggles over Ironman is the only caveat.
Does he need a slot here? Dan, what do you got on
So
here?
he's not got a slot. I don't know if he's trying to qualify. I'd assume everybody on this start list, if given a slot, would take it, given that the majority are from Europe.
This is the hardest race ever. If you're going to this race and you're fit, like you got to be slot hunting then.
I don't want to do it. But I think he really wants to go race Nice. Braden Currie, where do we put him?
He needs a slot, but he just missed out.
Raced.
He was 3 minutes down, and that means he was running, to the line. Surely.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brutal course again. I don't know.
I need to look up. I wanted to look up some historical data on Braden's back-to-back racing type of record, and I don't think it's that good. I'm not sure if he's raced this close to get. Also, nobody ever races back-to-back Ironman weekends. This is like we're in the uncharted territory here.
This is what we're doing. If you go back to back on these courses, I mean,
this is not the
back-to-back
back-to-back course either. If this course is 8,500 feet, like you're not going to like warm up into this bike course.
This isn't like a Florida.
You're going to get smacked in the face.
He dropped his time on the bike in Placid. So if he's not the strongest cyclist, he's going to lose some time here.
Yeah, because I mean so for you to be in it for this top 5 on this course, you need to be capable of biking with that Marquardt, Hogan, Hagen, Foley group in Placid, and I think Braden showed he's not quite there on the. I mean, 4:34 is pretty slow on that. Compared to how fast the front was going. I mean, the front was flying.
Dude, if you can't bike at Placid, you're not going to bike well.
You're not going to bike here. Yeah, I mean, this is like Placid on steroids.
Big part here as well, like who drops their nutrition, who goes too hard chasing people up these climbs. That's going to be a big part.
That's true. With how rough these roads are. I mean, do you think everybody's going to be dropping? Everybody's going to be. This is the mortal hydration race. This is you better have trained with mortal hydration or you are screwed. You are.
Yeah, if you're some local Leeds kid, you could probably hang out at the bottom of one of these hills, and collect bottles of 200 grams of sugar. Yeah.
All right, Gurnot or Guyot.
Oh yeah, he's out.
He's out.
Does anybody want to grab the reel of Matt Lieto calling us idiots for not picking this guy? Are you kidding me?
Like, he's working through it. He's working his way.
He's working through it. He's working through it.
Yeah, he worked his way right to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Josh Lewis struggled in the last 5 kilometers of Swansea. No forecast as hot as this one, and lots of tree cover.
So he's always been suffering.
What kind of scouting report is that?
Of course, let the man explain himself, okay? Yeah. The man did his work. Let him explain.
Josh quoted, "I struggled with the heat in the last 5 kilometers of the run, like we all do. But it did get hot in Swansea. It's not going to be anywhere near as hot this weekend."
He swam and biked really well in Swansea, though. He swam and biked real well. Mm-hmm. He went 22:50 and 2:11 on that course, and that was Swansea's. Dan, would you say Swansea's a good precursor to Leeds? Just the type of bike splits.
Yeah. Okay. There's probably more drafting there in Swansea than there is in Leeds.
Leeds is going to be no drafting.
Hard courses type of deal, because if we leave all of these guys to the last 2 tiers, it's going to get pretty crowded. So I'm just trying to think of who's slot hunting here that could impact the front of this race. And because we're not touching the top tier.
I mean, do we think Josh can run a strong marathon yet? I mean, is he there? How's his running right now? It's tough to put him not 4th or 5th tier if we don't think he's going to be able to run under 3.
Running on a course like this after a bike like this isn't really normal running, is it? It's like how well have you survived?
It's suffer running.
Yeah. The only person that runs well on this course is Skipper, in my opinion. He just doesn't seem to be affected by gradient. He ran 2:38 in Wales 2023.
Get the microphone out of your mouth there, Dan.
Hey, I'm with him on Skipper. Skipper's and this is Laidlow's just strong. Skipper will run strong. If Harry gets his gut right, Harry can run very well tired. Harry runs really well off hard bikes, and Josh will swim bike right with Harry, maybe even in front of Harry. But the question is, can he run? I mean, can he run the marathon? If he can't run the marathon, he's going to fall straight back at it.
That's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts, Evan.
It's a lot of ifs.
Harry's going to be tired if he's still got the gearing on his bike. He showed me a couple weeks ago. That boy needs a 2x.
Yeah, we shouldn't be rocking 1xs here.
One thing I'm noticing.
Is he seriously going 1x on this course?
Well, I've not heard any different. So.
Wow.
Guys.
Okay, he might. Dude, he's in trouble. Because what'd you say? This gradient?
There's only really one big hill that would be a major problem, but you would do it 3 times. It's 3 laps. So
yeah, that's a lot of times.
I know.
One thing I'm noticing with these notes, there's a lot of dark horses.
Yeah.
And I think that's what tier 4 is going to be named. So let's pick off the dark horses here.
I think Ruben.
Ruben and William.
Yeah. Ruben's coming off a good result at what was that called? That race in Austria this weekend.
The
he
challenge
went fairly
race.
well. He biked really well.
Was that challenge?
No, Trumer. It's like a local one.
Oh, was this the race that Ernie was at?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. How much time did he put into Ernie on the bike? Do we know?
Ernie was stoked because he lost less than 10 minutes to Ruben.
Let's go, Ernie. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think Ernie was right around like a 2:15, so Ruben was probably like 2:05 on those rolling Austrian
tough course
hills.
Too. Yeah, tough course.
Ruben also ex-pro development team rider.
Yeah.
Fifth at the junior Paris.
He could ride a bike.
I like these notes, dude. The Sunweb Devo, all this stuff.
Yeah. And he's German, so we know he can ride a bike. So. Yeah.
Well, on Roth on the shortened course year, he rode 3:46, 331 what's normalised. So clearly he could be somebody who is 10 minutes up on some of the other names we're talking about off the bike.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And then William Menison. So he's done a lot of like the ultra and really difficult tries. So Embrunman, which is in the Alps, Von Tuman. These events that we don't really hear much about, but are probably super tough. And you get that, that real niche, like people that do these extreme things all the time.
No, yeah, you only really hear about like the Alp d'Huez triathlon, but like there's this whole market of like these just French climbing triathlons. It's insane.
So he's like the Iron Cowboy of French triathlon.
No, they're not like ultra
faster.
Distance. They're like
he's like
and
actually
fulls,
fast
but
though.
yeah,
he's like
the Iron. He's a real He actually did what he
except,
was trying to do.
Except he actually can race triathlons.
Yeah. It's like no Bali. It's nothing like the Iron Cowboy.
Yeah, you're not gonna hop on an elliptical for the last 10Ks of this.
Who you got for the win today, Bali? Lionel. I got my man Lionel.
Lionel Sanders always.
Should we go to the most British name I've ever heard of? James Scott-Farrington.
Yeah.
This is the name I want you. Dan, give us the breakdown here on this guy.
Well, this guy lives in Leeds, so he's got the sleeping in his own bed gains, and he trains with the Brownlees. And that doesn't mean that he's like seen them once at a park run and says he trains with them. Like he's been a long time training partner.
Yeah.
Long time.
Picked up some things, and I'm sure he's learned a few things, and obviously he gets the right training in. So
he's a major dark horse. Like I mean,
he's been out on the course a lot on Strava, but he has historically lost time on the bike in races. Great runner, good swimmer, but
that's what makes him a dark horse.
How much local knowledge is actually going to pay off on a course like this? Where
I'm scared of anybody that trains consistently with Brownlees.
If anybody can train with Alistair, you're a beast. Like if you wake up every day and do stuff with Alistair Brownlee, you're insane. Yeah,
and I feel like just riding the course like all the time on tough courses is way more beneficial than if it's like a flat course and you train a lot on the flat course.
Yeah,
he knows it. It's a I'd assume this is going to be a technical course, right? This is going to be like classic. I mean, we're talking wind and dodge and everything. Okay.
If you know what's coming, you're saving.
You got a big advantage. Okay, so of his weakest of the three, he has the biggest advantage where at least he knows the course. So
exactly.
Okay, so he's a big time dark horse.
Yeah, I mean he can nickel and dime himself to saving watts and potentially be a decent biker on this field.
Guys, we have 3 slots up for grabs. Like there's no one else who's slot hunting that could impact this race. That you don't think the Iron Cowboy could hunt this slot?
I mean, 16th at Swansea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, 25, 217, 116. He's running like around 116 is like what I run. Like that's, you're not.
It's flat in Swansea as well to run.
Yeah. So, he's not, if he ran like 110, 111 at Swansea, I'd be telling a different story. I'd be like, oh, he can run himself into a slot. But if maybe something happened on that run, but a 116 is not going to get you a slot in this field.
Okay.
And I know we're talking Ironman, but there's a translation between, like, you got to be able to run a fast 73 to go fast on an Ironman course.
All right. Do we have any other dark horses that we can throw up in here?
Not really from the notes that I'm seeing, at least from these
guys.
What
about Kit Walker's?
Kit's an interesting one. He's had a bit of an up and down last couple of seasons. He's just done the National 100-mile time trial championship. So, time trial is big in the UK.
That's
had a good ride, but I've just not seen him deliver a good, solid all-round, triathlon performance. Big, strong guy, so could go well on the course. But I probably wouldn't call him a dark horse. It'd be a breakthrough if he was to get a.
And is a 401 on that course? I mean, like I know maybe. Really at the top.
401 is pretty. I'd say that's pretty good.
No, that's not.
But he was 25 minutes down on the win.
Yeah. I don't think that's
okay. That's more indicative.
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but like I can do a 4 on a 100-mile ride if we're just TT'd out and we're going. Yeah. I mean, like 27, 28 miles an hour or like over 40K. Then I'm impressed. Like 45, 48K an hour. Then I'm impressed. But I mean, we just saw Dylan Gillespie go faster than that over what was it like a 300-mile ride or something.
What do you guys think about Matt Collins? Breakthrough at Eagleman. Then
that's what I was going to say next.
Matt Collins is the dark horse on here for me.
Yeah, I think you could throw him up there.
I think
he lost the front pack in a technical section. Dan, is what you're saying. That worries me for him on this course then.
Yeah, but then drafting was more of a thing, so you got to lose time to the.
It's a good point, Blake. I think there is a dark horse, and Evan, you were talking about him before. Nathan Gerbet.
Yeah. So he's a full-time engineer with triathlon, which is awesome. That's cool.
There's a few guys in this field that work full-time. It's good to see. This could be their breakthrough. Everybody needs a breakthrough, right?
And I know somebody would look at a duathlon result because that's what I'm looking at with his results too, Dan. It's like I know somebody would look at duathlon and be like, how does that translate to Ironman? I got a hot take on that. That actually really translates to Ironman because if you can run a fast 10K anybody who's done a pro level duathlon knows that your legs are shelled by the time you hit that run. So if you're still running well at that point, that means you could probably be okay over an Ironman. Like
in that race report, the way he won it was he came through on that second run as well. So that shows a bit of
so that shows he's got some great running ability then. Yeah.
I think
and also the French are crazy good at duathlon. They like embrace duathlon still.
That's a wild take. You're comparing duathlon to Ironman triathlon. I love it.
It was 2021.
I'll take that stretch.
Yeah,
that was that long ago. That wasn't that long ago.
I'm saying that's even a good thing. That's like he showed talent and then now can go into triathlon.
Blake, exactly. Blake, I came third at Eagle Man like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, let's get real here. So
okay,
no, I'm saying it's a joke, man. So that was like so long ago. All right, so that uncomfortable moment between comparing triathlon and duathlon, this episode is brought to you by AdraLabs. They just launched their first protein bar built on the latest sports nutrition science, 20 grams of plant-based protein, 2 times the loose team to help you recover like a pro. Even if you race like an age grouper, it's clean, compact, doesn't melt all over your bag. Hit up AdraLabs.com and use code ONYERLEFT25 for 25% off. Love it. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Can I kick the next one off? Yeah, I want to go Ben Goodfellow, another full-time engineer, and I love a good slow twitch shit poster.
Oh, he's all over slow twitch. All over.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That might be more British than James Scott-Farrington.
That name is incredible.
Benjamin Goodfellow is a killer name too.
Benjamin Goodfellow is. That's a great name.
Yeah, and he is known for doing hilly events. He's done a lot of like long distance time trials, really hilly up road races and stuff.
I like his age group results too, from like Swansea, Lanza, like St. George. Those are some,
Give me some. What do we got?
Yeah.
What's St. George? What's just St. George?
Rattle it off, Dan.
He won his age group.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
St. George is always a 25 to 29 is a no joke age group in St. George. So.
So he's a dark horse.
Not just St. George, 70.3 Worlds too.
70.3 Worlds.
Yeah.
That was the Worlds years. Yeah, you're right. That's huge. Wow. That's huge. Yeah, he's very fast then.
And he does a lot of running races. He's a strong guy, and I think over this sort of course, he could go well.
Give us on Will Grace. I want a full breakdown on Will Grace here. Yeah, give me everything we got on this guy.
I mean, I don't know him personally, so I'm pulling things off Instagram reels, right? But he's described the bike that he rides as the Ferrari of triathlon bikes, so I'm expecting big things.
I love this guy.
You dig your own grave in some ways, don't you? It's his first year as a pro. He's had some good results. So West Friesland of the Netherlands, 70.3. He went 26, 207, 112. So probably not going to be at the front out of the water. 7, 112. You're in the mix, and he's ran 110 previously. He's just been on a training camp. A bit of a wild card.
I'm not gonna lie. The 207 at Netherlands is more of a concern to me than the 26-minute swim.
Was it?
How fast is that course? 207.
It was windy though. Okay.
Netherlands is pretty flat.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be no elevation gain. Depends on the road conditions, maybe, but still, 207's not. I mean, he can run.
He looks like a fun guy. He looks like a fun guy.
I think all these fifth-tier guys you want to grab a pint with.
Yeah, I mean, he came from a rowing background and
grabbing a pint at the beach. I don't know. It's Leeds Coastal. I don't even know.
Like this guy.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, he kind of makes
Look
me
at
mad.
the hair, man. That's such a Gen Z mom.
Yeah,
on
all
top.
right, whatever, guys.
He's got whatever Blake's got going on the top of his head.
This is Blake.
You guys are a bunch of old heads. Yeah.
This guy's parents still have a Facebook. He definitely
whose parents don't have a Facebook.
He
what
doesn't.
Do you mean?
He doesn't even put an underscore in his IG handle anymore. He uses Snapchat too much instead of texting. Yeah.
What do we got on Sam Bottinger?
Another great name.
Yeah.
I love a good German in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
What we got? So Challenge the Champs 2024, 17th, 35th in the 70.3. He's a bit of a enigma online. I can't really see anything about him, but I almost don't want to underestimate any German athlete because you never really know what they're going to.
They could crack off at any second. He might have had a good block,
Those results are all over the place too, because you look at Challenge Champs 2024 comes in with what looks like great splits across the board there, and then Nice this year he runs a 127. I don't know if he was cramping and walking at some point there, but to go from a 111 to a 127.
You would assume some problems,
So slow, you might as well be going in reverse, You
might as well be side shuffling there. That's a tough pick because clearly he's got some talent there, but what the heck happened? Yeah.
127 at Nice. Get him off the power rankings.
That's a fast run.
That's a fast run course. So yeah.
But you can't knock the 111 last year.
But the year before
obviously
the
there's some
111,
problems.
yeah, clearly he can run. I mean, that's
Toby Nisbet, another guy that I might not grab a pint with.
That's another great hair. Look at the flow. Look at this guy.
That's incredible. Are you kidding?
How can you not love that? But bring that back up. Let's see the hair
it's a medal shot as well.
Dude, that's
that
incredible.
Like no product. That looks like no product.
That is pure lettuce, dude. That's awesome.
Podium ready at all times.
Podium
trains in Leeds. We have 3 triathlon centres in England, Bath, Loughborough and Leeds. So we have like a performance centre. So there's him and quite a few other athletes that, dabble in longer distances. They're mainly focused on shorter stuff. Mm-hmm. He's done Roth this year. Decent swim and bike, crumbled on the run. I say crumbled, he still ran 3:11, but it took him down to 8:31. He could have been out on the course quite a lot. He could be an unknown, could know it really well, and could see him in the mix, but I just don't know too much about him other than that.
The next decade of British triathlon is going to be awesome. We are cooked here in America. We don't have do we have a triathlon center in America?
No.
If we do, I'm unaware of it. And if you guys have 3 in Britain.
It's like that's a funny.
We're going to get destroyed by this country in a decade, dude.
That's a funny meme. I should post like British triathlon training centers, and then we should post ours, which is just couches in Boulder.
Yes.
Leeds as well.
Bali's couch in St. George.
We've got the official British Tri Centre. Then there's also the Brownlee Centre. They've
his Devo stuff.
So.
Good on them, man. Oh my God.
I like to see local athletes putting their name down for this. Is got the pro criteria. There's a race on my doorstep. Why not?
No.
This is gonna be a fun race to watch because I want to see some names that we are like you said, Dan. These are kids who just short course race and then do some longer time trials, pop into an Ironman, and if they go off, that's going to be a blast of a race to watch.
Harry said to me a few weeks ago, "What do you think about Leeds?" And I was like, "Why not? You're in the shape of your life. It's on home roads. You're going to get all the support."
Yeah.
What's the worst? You can do the swim and bike every day of the week. You're just not training for a marathon.
And just see how the run goes. Yeah, there you go.
And he's just messaged to say Leon's not racing. So
Leon is not racing.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, no, he already had a slot, didn't he? But there's another position.
That's smart.
Okay, yeah.
Leon's got bigger fish to fry here coming up. Yeah.
Let's put him down. So what does that change anything? There's 3 slots up for grabs. I mean,
who's a dark horse? Dan, give us who goes 3rd tier there. That's your dark horse. Name one of them because I want one of these young British kids to pop in there or a Deutschman or a German. One or the other.
The German ex-pro Lycus Ruben, I think, is the dark horse.
Guys, we need to change this up.
Considering this, I think he's now in the hunt.
Who, the French guy?
With it being Nice as well.
Ruben.
Which one's Ruben?
German guy.
German.
This guy. So I think we need to clear out tier 4 a little bit and move some of these and change the name to this.
Yeah.
Because Curry's slot hunting. And who knows if he's going to be there.
That's a tough, man. Placid to Leeds might be the toughest combo this year. I mean, I can't think of a tougher back-to-back than that outside of what Hogenhag just did, which is Frankfurt, Swansea, Placid, and he actually raced well in all 3. But are we going to say Braden right now? Braden's not a young buck anymore. I mean, is Braden as resilient as Hogenhag is right now? I don't know.
It's a different mindset. He's not just doing these races, I get some extra points. He needs a slot.
He needs a slot. It's desperate. He's racing desperation.
His years in the balance here.
That's a good point, Dan. Is the way that Hogenhag got to race those 3 races is he was points hunting the whole time, which means he raced to his strengths. He raced smart. Clearly came in insanely fit into this block of racing. And he went out there and raced his race. He didn't have to respond to anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. He was racing a time trial versus...
Yeah, he's an insanely good biker. That helps to be able to control your own race when you're literally one of the best cyclists in the world. But, yeah.
What about James Scott-Farrington? Does he get bumped up or anybody else?
Let's bump him up. Come on.
On name alone. On name alone.
All right.
He's a bed guy, 90 seconds.
It's Matt in Leeds with Scott-Farrington as your last name.
Yeah, fair enough. Him and Ruben can get the nod.
Ruben?
The German.
Our German boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling here.
No, you're good because Bali is the one who has to remember everybody's faces. And let's be honest, triathletes, let's be completely honest, triathletes all look very similar.
Hey, well, dude, we got a diverse bunch in here. What are you talking about?
We do not have this is a race in Leeds, Britain. They're all the same looking guy.
Like, this might as well be the GB fencing team.
Yeah.
It's worse on race day. They've all got black bottom half tri-suits and white top offs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
All I can tell is age. Is just if their hair looks like mine, they're probably 35. And if their hair looks like Blake's, they're probably 25. That's the only thing that I can tell.
And Dan, this is actually a good question. Why are there not many, there's a lot of plain kits in GB racing from what I've noticed in gathering photos. Like there's not a lot, people don't pepper their kits with sponsor logos.
It's just a lack of imagination, I think. The thing is, you see people like Sam Long and others have their own line with brands. We don't really see that. It's just a case
everybody gets the same no pin sponsorship. Yeah.
See, this is what this podcast can do for British Triathlon. We need to just continue to talk about these blank kit kids so that they can get their YouTube channels, and we can just hear a bunch of British kids sounding off all the time.
Exactly.
Which I would love.
Rising tide raises all boats.
That would be great. I would love if we get a bunch of YouTube channels from what was it last time? Like Will Crudgington, who was the kid that's so relaxed? Malachi. Yeah, Malachi too. Yeah. Love that guy.
Listen, if you're a GB triathlete, you need some branding or some, you want to be more marketable, slide into my DMs. We could talk.
There you go. Yep. Start a YouTube channel too.
OYLGB. Yeah. Start a Devo team.
Ironman Leeds. Give us a fun fact about Leeds. What was it known for? It's like not haggis or anything like that, but what is it known for? Other than the Brownlees.
There's an underground river, which is quite a big tourist attraction.
You mean a sewer?
Underground river?
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Sounds like there's a lot of child abductions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds very criminal linked. Yeah.
Dan, what a fun stat that was.
The first stat, underground river.
Yep.
Man, Ironman Leeds, guys, we did it. I think we 28 and a half minutes. How you doing? Huh?
There we go.
Last ad read. I'm gonna do this in the Italian New York voice. So this episode is brought to you by Grindstone Collection Strategies. You already know, because podiums are cool, but direct deposits are even better. If your prize money goes gone or MIA, somebody whacked your prize money, or they took it, the race organizers ghosting you harder than your ex-girlfriend. Grindstone is here to chase it down. They specialize in getting businesses paid. If you're a pro triathlete, they'll do it for free. Zero fees, zero nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Just results. Hit up grindstonecollections.com. Fill out the contact form. Don't forget to tell them ONYERLEFT sent you, because nothing says I'm serious about my money like send it in Grindstone.
Let's go. That's the best. Oh, that is the best ad read on YouTube right now. That's so great.
God. All right. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Just got to stay on here.